anniversary to hip hop. Woo! I want to shout out hip hop. I wouldn't be here in front of y'all if it wasn't for this day in the Bronx, New York's. It's Darrell D in the house. What's going on in the Bronx? We need an update. I wish I had like, like a news thing where I could like, now go to Darrell D in the Bronx. Let's get an update. He's on his FaceTime. Yeah, I'm out here in the park where we invented hip hop, bro. Shout outs to the biggest culture in the world. Yes, shout outs to hip hop. Hip hop brought North Carolina, Los Angeles, Costa Rica together today. Thank you, Kendall. Appreciate you. Shout outs to Viral Beats. Happy 50th anniversary of hip hop, y'all. I want y'all to like tell me y'all favorite like top 3 hip hop moments. There's so many, we have good moments, we have bad moments. My favorite song of all time, and I actually put this in my will, is to play Planet Rock by African Bambaataa, Supersonic Force. Like, I am so serious. I don't want any organ music or any of that sad stuff. I want people breakdancing, and I want like a marching band. I'm serious. Come back to this live. I'm dead ass serious. Thank you so much. WS18. Nah, we not doing that. We know what that means. Cause the hip hop, we know what a 187 is. The hip hop will teach you things, different languages, different numbers. When I think about what I was listening to when I was 11 or 13, I'm like, wow, Mom, this is crazy. This is interesting. Hip hop has had its turns, it's had its soft sides, it's had its hard sides. I used to really love Murder Inc. when I was in middle school. It's Murder was my password. Like, can you do a beat battle? Sure, we can definitely do a beat battle. Let's do it soon. What I'm thinking is, so I actually have been thinking of doing a beat battle. And I'll tell you what the prizes are gonna be. I just have to finish them. I definitely am literally like 90% done. I will make an effort to finish it within the next week or two. But I'll announce it here. So I have a Discord. The Discord is only available if you have the Dusty Drums Volume 1. And that's because we're going to have a beat competition. If you use that drum kit, you can post your beat in Discord. And I actually made 4 NPC rugs. Like, NPC rugs. Like, I'm probably gonna sell 1 or 2, and I'll probably give away 2. We'll see. And we'll figure out some other really cool prizes that'll come for just having fun. I want to definitely hear y'all's beats, not even just for beat battling purposes. I would love to I'm gonna make an email address and let y'all drop your music. We just listen to your music and give you feedback now that I'm in school, because I'm hearing a lot of people get feedback and I'm hearing other people's music, and I'm also learning how to write songs. I'm learning how to, it's a formula. It's an actual thing. And I already knew this, but now that they're breaking it down, I'm about to make some hits, and I'm about to make I'm gonna have to help y'all make some hits too, because there's a formula to it. What I learned, which makes so much sense, because with Rance 15500, he's a multi platinum Grammy award winning producer that runs the school that I go to. He was teaching us, he's always telling us to learn our skills. And we know, our chords and stuff like that, but he's like, less is more, and less is what's going to get you paid more. And he showed us how he used like 2 or 3 fingers to play, was it Boot Up by LMA, and how he won a Grammy by it. And he told us, how he could add more fingers and it turns into jazz, and then it turns into church. But then, jazz musicians, the reason why they're broke is because they're making music for each other. They're not making music for the masses. So less is more catchier, and people gravitate to less. So there's a formula to it, right? So what I'm learning is that applies to beat makers. We be making beats for each other, and when wondering why no one else listens to our music. If you want your music to be heard by other people, there's a formula. You have to listen to Max Martin. If you don't even know who that is, you need to know. But if you want to keep making, certain music, cool. But me, I'm in this space where I'm like learning how to make hits. Like I went to go see Quincy Jones two weekends ago, and the baton has been passed. I'm like, all right, how does he do that, and how can I learn? How can I learn that and then get better at that? So yeah, I'm excited to start giving feedback and start sharing some, because I feel like before all my feedback was just like, oh, it's good, it's tight, or like obvious things like it sounds bad. But now I can give you like specific feedback on like your music. I'm ready. Yeah, I was a little late. I have a new mentor today. I have a new mentor. Shout outs to Virginia. She's my new mentor. I just spoke with her for a good moment, which was really nice. I really I appreciate having a mentor, because I mentor a lot of people, so it's nice to actually speak to someone that can help me out with my journey. I'm in a really good space of like learning and growing right now. So, but here I am on my live stream. Here we're gonna make some beats. If you guys don't know, there is a new project out called The Universe is Watching, by Sarah the Illstrumentalist. I actually got on like 6 Apple Music playlists over the week, and 3 of them were jazz. So it's like, just imagine they're telling you in class, this is bad, jazz is bad, and then you're like, I'm on the jazz playlist. I'm number 2 on the jazz playlist, baby. I can do it all. I'll do jazz and I'll do pop. Let's do it. But today we're actually gonna do some hip hop, because it's 50 years of hip hop. Of course, every Friday, I'm making beats for the Beat Tape Microwave Beats. I'm not done with it, so we're gonna keep listening to all the samples we have. I'm still not done listening to the samples that I have on this SD card. I have like a ton more of samples to go through, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing, good problem. So let's just listen to some samples while I talk to y'all. Let's do it. Make sure. Damn. We've done that one. love story. Excuse me. Hello from the UK. I'm German. In the 80s, my school teacher introduced me to the message, and the rest is history. I wish we could actually play some of this hip hop music. I really wish they'd figure out like major record labels would actually allow give licenses or be able to allow us to both split monetization, whatever, whatever, whatever. The music cutting off right there was a message from heaven. Interesting. Happy 50 years of hip hop. 50 years of hip hop. Nice. I've been doing some Jersey club music this week as well. Tried it out. It actually works. I'm really excited. We're gonna see where that goes. I'm not gonna play that yet until I'm gonna spend some time with that. Ooh, it's nice. I think I've used this before though. Yeah. That's alright. What's up, L Turner? How you doing today? Did you make that video? I'm just playing. No pressure. I still don't understand it though. I'm just gonna load up some samples. Listen. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take 2 seconds. It don't take 2 seconds, I know when you know when you know, you know. You know when you know. No, you ain't got ain't say that. Alright, let's see. Let's grab some drums. I think I will do a couple of things. Let's see. Alright. More drums. gonna grab some hi-hat. Just to get it. Okay, probably gonna do this though. Probably gonna I'm just gonna chop up something. Love the channel you inspired the string player to pick up an SP and start figuring out hold on, beat making / sampling. Shout out to you, Paul. Hold on, let me get my sound effects to you. Where did I put them at? Here you go. Here you go. Woo, Paul. That's you. That's awesome. We'd love to hear your strings from the SP. Lucy said hi. Hi, Lucy. She got a strong arm. She put her arm on me. She be like, I'm gonna feel this puppy energy. Come here. You wanna get on this beat? Oh. Here she is. Ew. Hi. You wanna make a beat? Okay. She's getting comfortable. What do we have here? We just chop this up. Let's duplicate it. And duplicate it. And then we're gonna time stretch it. 15 bar. Oh, you getting comfortable? Good for you, because you're gonna have to get off in a second. Kind of heavy. I'm kind of heavy for my hips, you know. Woo. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. Woo. Do it again. Gotta beef it out. You know, you gotta beef up your drums, you know? Right, Lucy? No, I wish they just would just build a machine that they were just together and it would just automatically do that. You know? You know? Hello. That's the real collaboration. You know? Just imagine. Lucy. Lucy. Lay down. Good girl. Let's see if this works. Never mind. Forgot. Gotta turn the time correction off. You gotta put the metronome on. And then if I'm gonna have to do that again. Yeah. A little off. Just something to groove with. Let's add the sample. Let's chop that up. That's what I'm curious about. What would that thing do? That was beautiful. You're on my feet. What? Bring it to a new pad. Thank you so much, Hans. Always sending so much good energy. Thank you so much. Excuse me for the donation. So much. And always supporting me. I hear my music in your videos when I see it, I'm like, wow, like the love. I really appreciate you so much for just being you and just spreading so much good energy. You guys, make sure you guys. I hope that I'm sure you know. But make sure you guys follow um, Hines because some good energy over there. Alex, what's up, Alex? Ty, Montana. School is beautiful. This week was amazing. Let me tell you about this week. Let me think. Woo. Okay. Okay. Yo, life is crazy. I'm my day to day. Yeah. Okay. So on Tuesday, Turbo came in. So you know, Turbo. He's produced for Little Baby, for Young Thug, for a lot of Atlanta artists, and very inspiring and very good level-headed young man that's a music producer and was just sharing so much of some knowledge with us. and we're able to ask a lot of questions and get to understand his process and his business and what he's got going on, and it was it was just beautiful. And then the following day, we had an attorney come in, Will Wilson, an amazing, beautiful, intelligent minded person, just gave us so much knowledge on the music industry and law, and we asked a lot of questions. I was able to ask some questions of my own that I needed to ask for, oh, you're a lawyer, oh, come over here. And some things that not only affect me but affect a lot of other artists. And it's really nice to talk to somebody and get that connection. So I hope to connect with him in the near future so we can figure some things out, because yeah. Yeah, anyways, that was awesome. And then yesterday, oh yeah, I also learned how to so this week we're deep into like the chords. We're deep into learning melodies, learning the scales. Beautiful. I'm just loving it, because in the past year I've been studying the piano, and it's just like yes, yes, and it's awesome that this is my school. And on the 808 day, I learned how to make an 808 from scratch in Ableton. So I'm gonna do it again on my own, and once I know I can do it, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna share that with you guys, because it's like I just posted a video if you haven't seen it. My YouTube channel. I'm switching to Ableton. I haven't fully switched yet. Excuse me. I think after this week, literally after this weekend, I'm probably gonna fully like focus on using Ableton. And if I use Machine, I'll try to use it as a VST in Ableton, just to see it. I actually made a full beat in Serato Studio this week as well. Serato is really dope. Like, it's so easy and fun to make a beat in Serato Studio. But it's just so many goodies in each place, each job. But school's been great. I was able to work on some, like I said, a Jersey Club song yesterday, and some lo-fi music, and just been great. Like, it's awesome. Everyone's so cool and dope, and everyone's just so excited to learn, and I love it. I highly recommend, if you are interested, to definitely check out 1500 Sound Academy. They have online courses as well, but I would definitely try to get in the going in the actual school. So, what's up, KJ Silence? What's up? Nice. Yeah, shout out to J Dilla. Got 50 years of hip hop today. Can you believe that? Let's try some stuff out. What you got? Oh, Lucy. My dog's got something in her mouth. She always stealing shit. Lucy. Drop it. Let me go get it. Okay. I retrieved it from the retriever. Let's see. cutest, but she don't know she don't. Yeah, baby. That's the camera up again. It's okay. This is what she does. She wants to steal shit. One moment. Ouch! I didn't do that. Oh my god. She's trying to beat me up. You got... She needs attention. Hold on. Let me just do this. Why are you... What's going on here? I'm trying to make beats. I'm trying to make beats for the world, okay? I'm trying to save lives here, okay? Jesus Christ. Let's see if it works now. No. Oh man. Oh. One moment. There we go. Just like any other Friday, my dog hits the table and the camera goes out. Okay. All right, let's see. There it is. Let's see if this works. try this one out. Just a try. About to tap a lot of rapping. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Made a beat that was inspired from one of your beats in 4 Producers 1 sample video. That's awesome. That's so cool. I think those videos are very inspiring because it doesn't matter what sounds you have. Everyone makes something different, which is so awesome. Like, we're never gonna be able to really like copy each other. So that's why, like, you should definitely share what you can, because no one is gonna be able to do what you do. But it's really dope to see like how you can have one thing and everyone makes a completely different thing. It's really dope. So where is Ableton? Ableton's on the computer. That's where it's always been. Yeah. I feel like y'all think that I'm just gonna use one thing. Do y'all know me? Literally, this is gonna be the dumbest stuff you gonna ever see. You gonna see me do this shit. You gonna see me use the MPC that goes through the SP404, that goes through the machine, that goes through Ableton. That goes through Pro Tools. That goes through whatever next thing that's gonna come out, the 360 audio thing, the Adobe Atmos thing. Literally, that's the chain. She's using everything. What's up, Meta Bear? What's up? You can't hear my audio from my beat machine. Y'all can't hear my music. Oh no. Why? Why? Let me make sure. Mic check. Pretty sure. Mic check. Mic check. Let me just make sure. Okay, cool. I'm sure. Can y'all let me know if this is working now? doing today? How are you doing? How was your week? What's new in your life? You know, this is an exchange. That's why I'm here. You can't hear my audio now? Can you hear my audio? Oh, yeah, I see it now. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I'm looking at the old messages. I'm trying to think of like the arrangement of the song real quick. I don't know. I'll just make it easy. I'll save that for later. At least I have enough to make an arrangement for later on. So a little microwave beat. Let's save the project real quick and call it. Oh yeah, I can see a pepper. What a master son fish from New Jersey. Appreciate you coming through. Making some microwave beats. We just finished the first one up. We're gonna create a new one. We're gonna literally create a new project. Listen through some more samples. I may be done with these samples, but every time I go through them, there's a new one. Like, oh, I am not done with these samples. So we're gonna continue to listen until there's no more. So let's venture to a sound pack real quick. Speaking of sound packs, there's a bundle deal going on right now at noquantize.com. You can get all three of the lo-fi spaceship sounds, all three of them, and Dusty Drums Volume 1, as well as the hip hop ad libs for only $89. And the first 10 people that use the link that's pinned will get 20% off of that. So I would totally use that right now because that's going to go away real soon. It's going to go away real soon. But there will be some new sound packs coming out really soon. So make sure you sign up for the actual newsletter so you're the first to know. Maybe limited quantities. You never know. Some city, big world media. I like that one. Just find some drums. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am. I'm a part of all the gangs. Dipset. I'm in the NPC gang. I'm over here going through it. I'm over here. Right? This time last year, didn't know I was doing. I'm on the SP gang. You know, I'm ahead of that. And I'm the head of the machine gang. I'm still got the machine over here. We're going to be using, I'm going to figure out how to master machine with Ableton. I don't know if I'll be I don't know. I haven't got my hands on the push there. I've seen it, you know, but I haven't used it myself. So definitely gonna consider making that purchase soon because once I finish the music that I'm currently doing in Machine, because I like to finish what I start, I'm gonna start using Ableton as my main canvas. And if I want to use Machine, pull up the VST. Haven't used it yet. Heard it was interesting. Don't know how I'm gonna feel using that as a VST. I'm trying to think the main thing I miss is like finding my sounds. I've been trying to organize Ableton to make sure I have everything that I need, and I also purchased the sound kit maker. so I can export my expansion packs into Ableton drum kits, and I'll also be able to make my own drum kits, and I'm be able to make some for y'all as well. So I'm excited about that. So just figuring out, it's like organizing and trying to understand where everything's at. And then there's also these new things and functions in Ableton that are like new to me. I'm like, oh, ooh, and you got to do this like this in order to do this. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around certain things. I was even dropping some stems in there, and I'm trying to figure out why it's BPM's off. I'm like, I don't know. But then I got a teacher now, so I'm grateful to be able to take these questions to an actual certified Ableton instructor. I'm very grateful. So shout out to 1500 Sound Academy for giving me the scholarship so I can learn Ableton. Oh my God. They're also gonna learn Pro Tools, y'all. Oh my God. Learning my skills. I mean, I already know my skills. I'm sharpening up because they're pressuring us. Native Instruments does work on PC. Yes, it does. I am realizing how out of date Native Instruments is, and they need to step it up. Pressure is pressuring. Why can't y'all all just work together? Why can't y'all just work together? Why can't y'all just work together? Why can't y'all just work together? Get together. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Ooh. Get on it. Actually, undoing. Never mind. We're gonna process this joint. We're gonna duplicate it. '92. Time stretching it out to 92 BPM. That's all I need. I don't need all that. I don't need all of that. All right. Let's create a real quick drum loop. Let's turn off time correction and put the metronome on. Know what that's about. Like these samples. Kind of sounds kind of cool, but but not what I was intending. That's why I'm just speeding through, you know. I'm just speeding through. Let me go ahead and go back. Taking a step back, y'all. Take it back together. There we go. Let's do this over. All right, now, now I can go here and then do that. Now we can, now we can do that. Quick loot real quick. Change it out in a second, but let's tap with this sample though. this is definitely like definitely an amazing sample. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Well, you're here, you're watching me, you're a part of it. I don't want to ever be like super duper famous. That shit's weird. Love it here. Love it here. I love it here. Keep it. I love it here. I love it here. Love it here. I am totally fine being here. you know, you know, you already know. I love it here. Appreciate you though. Ah, this is beautiful. This one's making me very excited. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Let me just feel like that's probably how I feel today. I don't think I like the push pads at all, but they look really cool for the playing the pad, like the keys. Cause I ain't gonna lie, though nothing look cooler than this NPC here, and then the machine like the runner up. But like people making beats on the push, they look crazy. They look kind of. It's just it's it's like it's They need to make the pads like bigger, like this. You know, we don't need like 20,000 pads. Like that's just intimidating. I'm like, whoa, why? Like, you know, I'll probably end up liking it though. Sample is from the Sample Lab. I'm not sure what pack I just got it from. I literally have to like plug the sound. But it's from the Sample Lab. Appreciate the Sample Lab for hooking me up with some sounds to top up. Yo, Sarah, I'm an armless sound engineer producer from Portugal. Is it okay if I promote my YouTube channel here? Thanks and mad love. Happy B hip hop. I mean, you already promoted it because you. I'm definitely into sharing. But yeah, I'm gonna check out your shit right now. I'm gonna go to your shit and watch. We're gonna watch all your stuff right now. Let's see. Cheeky robots. I love that you're embracing you and your disability. I love talking about everything: health, wealth, mental, physical. I love that hip hop has just brought so many people together, and it's just a beautiful thing. Just to see, like, within the past 50 years, something that happened from just like people not having much, and it growing into like a multi-billion-dollar industry that has reached so many people's lives. So yes, I condone every single person in here to express yourself, to share your expression, and like, you know, support each other. So you just earned a subscriber just because you just being yourself. I just subscribed. You guys want to subscribe? It's up to you. Don't ever force people to do something they don't want to do. Just ask. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? You already promoted yourself by just asking. So, but yeah, let me make sure I get this back up. Yeah, the MP. This is a dope device. Would love to check out. I mean, the Renaissance was the original device that I wanted when I first started making beats. I haven't seen it in a long time. Is that what you have right now? How do I make disorient effects? I'm using this SP4 for all my effects. Got all my favorites. Cassette tape, vinyl. Just stop it. And then go back. Check out the link in my bio to grab yourself an SP44 MK2. It's under my affiliate links, and I also have a course on how to use the SP44 MK2. Because when you get it, you look at it, because you see me using it, it looks cool, it sounds cool. When you get it, it's like, whoa, what are all these buttons? I got you. There's a course at noquantize.com. Make sure you go to noquantize.com right now. Get you the bundle deal as well. The first 10 people that use the link that's pinned in my bio right there gets 20% off of the bundle pack. Has Lo-Fi Spaceship Sounds Volume 1, 2, and 3. It's got Dusty Drums Volume 1 and Hip Hop Ad-Libs, which is like over 80 different vocal ad-libs you can add to your hip hop song. So make sure you check it out. I think there's literally like one left for the discount. Make sure you grab it. But yeah, get the SP404, enhance your beat making production game. Just cool stuff like that. And then keep making beats out the style, you know. I think I got one more thing to do, and I'm gonna save it. Whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can do what you want. You can do. Take it really out of key. It's lo-fi, baby. Reverse it. I'm reversing as live via the MPC, going through the SP404. It's a dope machine. I didn't stop using the machine. I feel like I should have like a video or something explaining to people. empty. Yes. Arrow, Rodman X asked me why you stop using machine. I didn't stop using machine. Machine is right here. Where do you think? How do y'all think y'all are hearing the music? We're not stopping using machine. We're just let me just tell you, Sarah the Illstrumentalist is never gonna stop using machine. She's never gonna stop using anything. If she's gonna start using something, it just enhances her workflow. You know, make sure I say this. This is dope. It's a good bop. So yeah. Like I explained earlier, I'm in all the gangs. I'm Dipset. I'm in the NPC gang. I'm in the SP404 gang. I'm like literally in the machine gang. Because what happens is, so let me break some things down. I'm gonna, if you're in my class and you've heard this and you heard it, but I'm sharing this with the world, and this is may be their first time hearing this. When you're a music producer, you're working in a service industry. You know, at first, you may just be doing things for fun because you enjoy it and you love it. Your friends may like it, which is cool. That's when you make beats and you do what you love, right? And then there becomes a day and you're like, oh, I'm hearing other things. How do I make that? And then also, you start getting asked to do things outside of what you normally do. And then also you want to experiment because you don't want to just be stuck in a box. So I highly recommend that everybody that's listening, that's a music producer, to not only master what you love, but master the things that you don't love. Listen to country music, listen to pop music, listen to rock music. Figure out how they record differently, why their BPM's different, you know, what equipment they use, and master it as well as you go along. So like for me, I'm making a beat tape every Friday. That's my commitment. I come here on YouTube not only to just connect with y'all, but to hold myself accountable to finish this beat tape that I personally want to make for myself, because I want to release my own project, and I'm sharing it with y'all. Y'all get to watch it. It's really dope. It's almost done. It's literally, I don't think I'll feel like it's done until like I'm like past 20 beats. So we're getting there. And I made the commitment that this project is going to be on the MPC and the SP404, and I'll use the machine to you know, mix it. That's my process, because I don't want to mix in the MPC. I don't want to make beats fully in the SP404. That's too time consuming for me. I've mastered the machine, so I'm going to mix these beats in machine. But I just started school, so I'm literally assigned to compose in Ableton because it is starting to be the industry standard along with Logic Pro and Pro Tools, right? So if I want to make pop music, if I want to make music with vocals, I can't do that on the MPC or the SP404 or the machine. I mean, I can, but it's not the best experience. So I'm learning Ableton because it's necessary. It's extremely necessary for me to learn. These are, to me, instruments. I'm not using them as DAWs. Some people do use the MPC as DAWs. I mainly use the machine as a software. I do love the controller. I need the controller in order to use the software. Like, it literally is you have to use both, right? So that's why I have everything set up. And I'll probably use machine as a VST in Ableton because I am a master at machine. Why would I just stop using machine? Like, no, we're gonna enhance our workflow because Ableton has these crazy things that machine doesn't have that will enhance my workflow. So why would I just let me learn all this cool new stuff and then stay limited to what doesn't have all this cool stuff? No, let's all use it together. That's what I'm doing. That's my workflow. Your workflow is your workflow. My workflow is working for me, and I'm just growing and I'm learning. It's great. So that's why I continue to still use machine. Machine has the best sounds. The workflow is very easy. I can still make a beat very effortless, but it's just certain things that needs to be updated or that is just not in machine. So we're gonna go ahead and add Ableton to our palette, just like Bob Ross, just we're just the ultimate goal here is to paint the picture. Okay, some pictures are lo-fi, some pictures are pop. Sometimes we'll grab this OP1. Sometimes we won't need the OP1. Sometimes we'll get the MPC from 1994 to do a whole project. And then the next project we're gonna use BandLab. We're gonna use our iPhone because we're traveling. Doesn't matter what you use. All that matters is the artist and the tools that you have, and keep adding tools. And if you don't like certain tools, take it away. I can go all day. Anyways, definitely don't ever say that word again. Anybody that cross paths with me, you're gonna learn about manifesting. You're gonna get the book Think and Grow Rich, and you're going to apply what it says for the next 30 days of your life, and you're going to manifest this MPC. You're gonna have it in your house. You're gonna learn how to visualize. You can't worry about how it's going to happen. You're just gonna believe that it's already happening for you and showing up. So no more using that you can't or the A word. No, yes, you deserve it, and it's gonna be there. How you connect your 404 to the MPC SE to use the effects. I am not using the MIDI. If you go, well, basically, all I'm doing is using the 1/4-inch cables that are going from the master output from my MPC, going into the input of the SP404, and then the 1/4 inch that are going from my outputs of my SP404 is going into my audio interface in my computer, and I'm using it as an instrument in Machine so you can hear it. There's also a video if you just go to YouTube and search SP404 Machine Sarah2ill. There's a video of me showing you how to set up the machine with the SP404. It's the same thing. I also do have videos about using MIDI. You can use MIDI if you do want to control the MPC. If you go to my channel and type in like SP404 update, the latest update allows you to do that. I made it like a top 10 videos. It's like the last thing that I talk about. So stopping through to say what up, congratulations on the scholarship. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate you. So grateful for a scholarship. I feel grateful learning. I'm getting paid to learn music production, songwriting. Art. I'm sitting there. Literally, Turbo was there this week. Just hey, we got guests in here today. And the next day is a lawyer. It's freaking awesome. What sampler has created your biggest project so far? The Machine. The Machine is is king. The Machine. The sampler that I'm using in Machine is probably the actual Serato sampler. You can't keep that 1000%. I think I stopped using the Machine sampler a long time ago. I don't like the time stretching ability on the Machine. I do like chopping up samples on the Machine, but not as much as I like chopping it up on this MPC. That's why I'm chopping up more samples on this. I'm loving this. I'm loving the MPC. I'm loving my workflow right now. It's kind of hard for me to leave my home studio because everything's here set up. But Serato Studio and Serato Sample is so good. Still going to use that in Ableton. But I've definitely been seeing the capabilities of what Ableton can do as well. What up, Yang? What connects with your mind better to get your projects and ideas down? What I would suggest is a 30-day beat challenge. I would make sure that you pick a month and start from the very beginning. There is Beattober coming up in October, so I would suggest doing that, because what you do, you have to hold yourself accountable. You need to post the songs on SoundCloud every day. But you're gonna basically either create a new song and finish it, or finish songs that are almost done and post it. Because after 28 days, you create a habit of whatever that you do consistently for 28 days. So if you're making beats for 28 days straight and you go past that 28 days, it becomes very natural for you to just do it and also be detached from the results. So you have no one has any control over the outcome. I don't have any control over who listens to my music. No matter how much I promote it. Sometimes I may not even promote something and it grows. Some things you may spend so much attention on, it doesn't grow. But that's because you have no control. Like this past week, my album, which I didn't even think that was gonna get placed in any playlist, got placed in 6 playlists, and it got placed in some 3 jazz playlists on Apple Music. So I'm like, whoa, that's dope. Didn't expect for that to happen at all. Didn't hit him up or ask for that. So it's I I have so much music to release, like literally, like, because it's just like I'm a sponge and I want to release it, and and that's what we're creatives do. We don't really worry about the outcome or like what people think. You just do. So like, get in the habit of doing and releasing and moving forward and creating, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I released my first beat tape on streaming services, and that's how I got signed to Epidemic Sound, because I was releasing stuff, and I keep releasing. The more I release, the more great things happen to me in my life. Like, I got a dance project coming out, and I'm working with somebody, like a whole team of people in Korea that they're working on choreography on my music right now. Like, it's crazy. Like, oh my gosh. And like, I remember making the song. Before I made the song, I literally was like, I don't think I can do it. Because I was working with vocals for the first time. I made a remix, like a remix to a King Sis song. And like, to see like what's happening, like when I was just like, well, let me just see what I can do. And like, and it came out so dope, like quickly, and the artist loved it. The team loves it, and it's literally before it even is out, it's already on the other side of the world. So you just gotta just make stuff, see what happens, throw paint, and that's cool. It looks like a heart. So I would try a 30-day beat challenge. Hold yourself accountable and actually do it every day. Even if it's just 15 minutes, like wake up 15 minutes earlier and do it. Because I make so much music, and I'm going to continue to make so much music, so many ideas. I have so many ideas. I wake up so frustrated because I have so many ideas, and there's only one me, and I got to do my morning routine and like walk my dog and stuff. And I just want to like work and like get my ideas out. And then I gotta eat and like go to sleep and all these human functions. I have so many ideas, so it's a good problem. So definitely recommend that, because I don't have any control over what happens after I release those ideas. So yes, I will. No, I haven't tried the Push 3 yet. I think I may go and purchase it. Is it still on back order? I mean, we'll find out. I'm starting to like Ableton right now, but still haven't fully wrapped my head around it. So I'm so grateful that I get to go practice and learn. But everything's happened so fast. So this week I'm gonna crack my head into it, really dive into some to my school. They have some online things I can watch to really tap into understanding Ableton more. So I'm excited about that. Yes, do the 30-day beat challenge. You guys can go to my SoundCloud. It's in the link down and below. I'm pretty sure it's there. There's a playlist that says 30-day beat challenge. Those are my beats from like literally as soon as I finished that beat tape, that's when I started making music professionally. Like as soon as I started being consistent. So when people ask me, when did you start making beats? I'm like, when I started making money. Like around the same time. So we get consistent. There's a lot of music that needs to be made. So where did I first release? DistroKid. If you go to the link down in my bio, you can sign up for DistroKid to get a 7% off your first year. I've been using DistroKid. That's the only place I would recommend, honestly. I'm having issues with that other place that I signed up with. May have to make a video about that. May have to just shut up. But yeah, DistroKid is really good, and it was on all streaming platforms. So I've been trying to get into that mindset of of just putting things out. My homie keeps telling me to, but every time I'm just like, nah, this beat sucks, or this will never get played. Okay, well, that's exact. You're in your own way. I think what I would suggest, just Josh P, is that you work on affirmations. So affirmations is something that you tell yourself all day, every day. You have to start off your day with a list of affirmations, like telling yourself that, I am beautiful, I am rich, all the things that you do want to be, but you have to say that you're doing it now. Like, I am an amazing music producer. When you start saying that, at first you may not believe it, but eventually you're going to start believing it, because you're going to start doing things that match with that. And then things start happening for you. But what you have to do, you have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you are your biggest fan, because if, like, for an example, what affirmations do, like when you wake up in the morning and you do a list of affirmations, and let's say one of them says that I am one of the best aspiring music producers, or I am the best music producer. And let's say someone comes around and says that your music's amazing. It's not really a surprise, because you know that you're amazing. And then there's another person that says your music sucks, and then you're gonna be like, no, because I know that my music's amazing. I told myself that my music's amazing. So you have to work on your self-esteem. You have to work on your like how you feel about yourself and your music. You have to also know when you are starting off, your music isn't gonna be that good, but don't be afraid to share it. Like, I just showed y'all my first beat on Ableton. It literally is a 5-bar. It's a 5-bar loop. Five bars. I don't even know. Like, I try to loop it in 4, and it's off. It's so off. I don't know why. It's not even in arrangement mode yet, but I shared it with y'all because I know that I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna be sick, because like in 6 months to a year, when y'all look back, like, look at her, look at that, because I'm about this life. I'm gonna be in it. I'm in it every day. So don't be afraid to show yourself, even if you suck. Go out there and skateboard and fall in your face, and in 6 months you're in the bowl. Like, look at that. It's okay. You got to get better. You got to practice. But once you get over that little, like, beginning stage, it's so rad. Like, come on, y'all got to practice. Y'all got to practice your scales. You got to practice. You got to study the grades. You got to be in this. Y'all can't be on y'all phone scrolling and rolling. Like, when you scrolling and rolling, make sure you're learning something that is actually applying to your craft and what you really want to do. Don't be wasting your time. You're in your own way. Get out your own way. Tell yourself you're the shit, and follow up with discipline. Because when you're disciplined, you have freedom. That's what Serena Williams said, but it's the truth. So, some books that I would recommend. This is also on my Amazon storefront. The link is in my down there in the description. I would read The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers, Atomic Habits. I forgot the author's name, but we're gonna start there, okay? Every day, work on yourself, and then you need to set boundaries with people that have been programming you to think those negative thoughts. And I'm really serious about that. So everyone that that has said something bad about you, that triggers your anxiety, you need to stay far away from them. We don't need to be defending ourselves about how dope we are. For real. Alright. Ableton is a better DAW, but Machine has much better software. Absolutely. Hardware integration. IMO. At least Push 2 didn't make it for me. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, everything has their pros and cons. I think the DAW of Ableton is dope. I definitely like the Machine hardware, and I haven't gotten into like all the other stuff yet, but my teacher said it was easy, so Ableton is really good. This is what I use. Granted, I use Intro because Ableton got expensive for the. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't like get Ableton until I wasn't gonna pay for full Ableton. That's why I ain't. This is like that's like one of the reasons why I didn't really go to Ableton. It's like how much it costs? I'm gonna get a discount somewhere. So when I became a student, you can get a 40% discount off of Ableton. You just have to show proof that you're a student. So if you are a student, get your discount on Just Josh P. Why don't you use the piano that much? I do use the piano. Like literally released a song that was made from scratch called True Authentic Self like 2 weeks ago, and made a whole video about how I made it with the piano. You know, it's okay. You know, make sure you hit that link in the bio for the new album that just came out, The Universe is Watching. My album is actually in some jazz playlists, honey bunch. I'm playing the piano on the album. On jazz playlist. This album got on jazz playlist. Yeah, definitely playing the piano. I don't play it on live though. I don't play the piano here for y'all. I'm specifically making beats on the MPC for my beat tape microwave beats. I'm working on multiple projects. Every project has a different theme or a different thing going on. So this one is like MPC bass, SP bass, beat making bass. My epidemic sound stuff, I will crank out the piano. I practice piano every day. Practice my skills every day. Been playing the piano at 1500 every day, showing people how to play the piano. Piano is life, honey. What you talking about? What you talking about? Don't ever disrespect piano like that. Piano, it's okay. Back up now. It's okay. Y'all keep asking questions. I gotta go eat some food. Just bought the Sound Collector bucket hat. I'm gonna use it on the 30-day beach hat. That's what's up. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you guys check out noquantize.com for bucket hats. I got me on my shirt. Look at this. Me making beats in the field with butterflies. Beautiful. I have no control over the shipping costs, but I'm glad that it's not costing an arm and a leg. So, because I know you're in Portugal, so that's good. Good to know. We have international shipping as well. Now I can feel good about my terrible videos, but I did find some piano of mine that I loved from years ago. Thank you. Heck yeah. Thank you for the really solid advice. Of course, Josh. Appreciate you coming through, asking good questions. Here for everybody. I wanted to know how to start selling instrumentals in the USA without going through YouTube type beats, and where the best place for you to accomplish artists or labels. I'm from Paris. Okay. That's a good question. I say like what I would do, what worked for me what I highly recommend everyone to do is start a YouTube channel, just like what I do, while you're making music, so you can share your music, so people can have a face, a story. So I would make a YouTube video just showcasing your skills, what you love, like what software or hardware you love using, showcasing your beats, how you make your beats, stories, where you're from, your family. Some people, people know I have a dog, and like I live in LA, and that I'm from North Carolina and all this stuff, right? So just share who you are, because you're unique. Because music is great, but it's honestly not enough in the social media age. So you definitely want to get a YouTube account, and also of course social media, but spend more time on YouTube because YouTube pays. But also, like, you want to not just use Bandcamp and SoundCloud. You want to actually release your music on streaming platforms. So definitely would maybe create a whole beat tape, maybe a few, release them on streaming services. I would recommend DistroKid. There's a link in my bio for 7% off your first year. It's actually very affordable. So that's why the discount's so small. Like, it's like, when I started, it was like $20 a year. So to distribute your music on streaming services. And the thing is, you can actually pitch your music to Spotify playlist editors as an independent artist. And if your music does get heard, because you never know who's listening. My music was heard by an Epidemic Sound A&R because my music was on streaming services. And I also, my music was also in a compilation tape. So, collaborate with other producers and maybe make a compilation tape with your friends. You can release your own compilation tape through DistroKid as well. They have tiers to releasing music. You can release your own music. You can have multiple artist names, or you can release as a record label, which is dope. So I would release your music as yourself. And then if you have, maybe we can all, what I'm thinking of, maybe if we have a beat competition, I may set rules that the sounds are royalty free that you use in the beats, because if the best beats, they can be on a compilation tape, so we can all release them on streaming services. And then because they're royalty free, we can allow other people to use our music in their content. So this creator name, Lacey Inspired, don't know where he's at anymore, but he had some of the best lo-fi royalty-free music, and he is still around. People use his music, and the reason why he's so big is because it's royalty-free music, right? So allowing other people to use your music, that's how I got really into it. I gave my music to my friends that had YouTube channels, hey, do you need music for your content? So not just making music, but sharing it through YouTube, sharing it with other people that have content, collaborating with other producers, making a compilation tape, because you never know, because that's how your music can be heard. Those are just some ways. What I would suggest too, I also offer some mentor, one-to-one conversations. I know you're in Paris, but I've talked to people in different countries. And we have an hour. We go back and forth about what your situation is, and we can figure out a plan. There's so much to talk about. There's so much. There's a cool plan that you can do for yourself, depending on where you are. But those are some ideas I'm just coming out in my head. I think a compilation would be really dope to for the next thing for No Quan's house. That'd be really dope. So keep making beats, and also know where your samples are coming from. Try your best to not use copywritten samples, because you're gonna waste your time. Challenge yourself. Try to make your own music, or find things that you can use so you can make money later on down the line. So also know where your samples are from. So your English is amazing. You're good. The update costs 2, so the big head of the bank. Yes, you can get Logic for free for the first 90 days. That's the thing. I don't like trial stuff because I'm going to like it. Y'all, you know you're going to like it when you give it a trial. You know they out there with a little sample plate and they're like, you want to try it? You know you're going to like it. You want to come on here and get a whole plate? Yeah, you know I want to go in there and get a whole plate. I don't really have a favorite artist. I mean, Michael Jackson's definitely like up there. Michael Jackson's a genius, bro. Leave Michael alone. Edward, appreciate you for the love. Thank you for giving me my flowers. Do I do? Yes, I do mix and master my own music. And the cool part is I've been doing it for this long and not really knowing what I'm doing, but it sounds alright, but I'm about to really, really know what I'm doing. Cause I'm at school. You know. I'm excited about that. Look, if you give me the opportunity, I offer myself to mix and master one of your projects for free since in Portugal have no opportunities. Let me know. Good to know. Thank you so much for the offer. I really appreciate that. What I would suggest is to honestly like offer that to other people as well. There's a lot of artists. I would probably post like a social media post. There's people that like go around and like, hey, I want to film a free music video for you. And then they do it, and then they, you know. So definitely, like, put yourself out there and say, like, I want to be able to mix people's projects for free and just see, you know. I have a team with Epidemic. They do my stuff for me. And I'm also learning myself. That's why I'm going to school. It's important for everyone to learn how to do their own stuff. I mean, in every aspect. Production, writing, recording. How many record albums do you have, and which one is your favorite? I don't really know. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I don't do favorites. I mean, I have like a group of things I love. I love Solange. I do not know how many records I have. Got New Zealand in the house. But I love listening to Solange all the time. It's like my favorite vinyl. I love Jamiroquai. I love Thundercat. I love Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, FKJ, Krunkben, TLC. I love it all. Actually don't have a lot of hip hop albums, but I will be getting more into collecting more hip hop albums. I have the original Dr. Dre before he was Dr. Dre, which was dope. But what's an album that should be in your collection? I think I would love to have Impeach the President. Impeach the President. I need to step up my vinyl game with certain hip hop album stuff for real. I have a lot of like jazz and a lot of R&B and like Motown and albums from different countries that like from Japan or Sweden. But I definitely need to grab some more hip hop, more music that I actually listened to growing up. I have a lot of albums that I don't even know what it is. So yeah, I love albums, but it's definitely, I mean, it can be a problem because it's a lot. Got stuff in other rooms and stuff like that. I got records in different states. These are not all my records. So anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through today and watch me make some beats. Makes 2 nice beats. I think these will definitely make it to the beat tape. Grateful that we're stacking up these songs. I definitely want to be done with this beat tape soon, but I'm not gonna rush the process. So I'm going to learn some more Ableton this weekend. I'm fixing to finish this new sound pack that we're working on at No Quantize, so watch out for that. Until next Friday, I'll be back 2 o'clock every Friday, as much as possible as I can. I may take a break every now and then, but I'll be here next Friday, 2 o'clock. Make sure you show back up. We're going to make some more beats. Oh yeah, and I also think I have new music coming out. It's a little different. It's a dance. Y'all ready to dance? Is it still summertime? Because we're going to make it dance. I'm going to dance into the fall season. So anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for coming through.